Okay, we're going for a drive. Looking and thinking about, mostly we're going to be talking about sort of things in a way that we're talking about planning and thinking really well ahead. How far ahead we should be thinking, how far ahead we should be planning as we're heading down the road and what. So, time to go. We're heading out into the road. First of all, I've already made a plan about traveling down the road. I'm looking ahead of me and I've seen that the immediate road is clear, but almost straight away down there we have a crossroad at which I'm planning to travel straight ahead at, and there's a parked vehicle there. Sign on the left is a bit obscured, but I can see the back of the give way sign there on the right hand side, which making it really obvious, even if I couldn't see the one on the left, that I am approaching a give way situation. Okay, so we're planning to move ahead, straight ahead down the road down there, and I've already worked out where I'm going, what my next is. Now currently I've got to deal with what's happening here before I move out into the road. So I know where I'm going. Now I need to see what's around me and what's going on. And it's clear behind and beside. We're signaling to tell people what we're going to do. We are going to get the car ready. Once again, look heading, that's where I'm going, behind and beside, over the shoulder, heading off down the road. Double checking again, and already starting to think about what I'm doing down there. No point in speeding up much because I know that I'm expecting to stop at this giveaway situation down here. So I've already looked behind me. The road's still empty behind. Been very careful as I come here because something could turn in there. All right, just a little bit back onto my side of the road and looking and checking, starting to find my place with a good view. All right, clear both ways and ahead. Once again, where I'm going. Looking ahead beyond this, I'm going, there's a bend there. No one has followed me through from behind there. Looking through the bend, using my eyes, and then my hands will follow. Down the end, we're going to turn left. I can already see the T-junction there, so I'm starting to prepare for that. So we're turning left at the end, setting up to turn left by looking left first. That's where I'm going. So golden rule of driving, look where you're going. Then look everywhere danger could come from. But because I've looked where I'm going, my hands will already begin to prepare my car. Looking left where I'm going, I'm seeing the traffic banking up there. Got my car positioned here. Looking again one more time for the traffic. We're still seeing some more traffic. It's banking up to the left, and we're going to start to move out into this road. Coming to the left here, but I knew this traffic's here all the time because I've spent at least half my time looking to the left, which was where I was going. Obviously, clearly looking to the right because I was giving way for traffic as well. At the traffic lights up there, we're planning to turn left. It's gone green. We're expecting to move soon. Just a quick look around, make sure there's no cyclists coming down through from behind us. Guy in front's moving. We're going to move with him. He's got a signal to the right. He may be going in the driveway. Turns out he's not. He's actually going to turn at the lights. Double check for a cyclist down the left-hand side and turning through the slip lane here, but waiting to make sure I could fit. Prepared to give way to pedestrians, and then ready to give way to any vehicles coming from the right or over there. Into the road, looking ahead, there is that parked car. It's not a parked car, it's waiting to turn in the driveway, staying slow until we know what's going on with that guy. 60k road here, and a possibility of cross traffic in front. Pedestrian crossing in the distance and cars banking up as they go up the hill. Cars coming out from the side in between. Little look behind one last time. The lights have not changed. There's people around, pedestrians pressing them, so we need to expect that it would have changed. All right, still some cars coming out here. Road's going steeply uphill. We're staying under our 60k speed. Watching this guy's coming across. There's a guy on the left there, so we've just been covering the brake because we were watching all that situation earlier. All right, slowing a little bit. Getting ready to stop behind the guy here in the van. Slowing as we're coming up the hill. Using the hill in part for brakes. Haven't had to brake yet. Slowing. Tiny bit of brake at the end. Bringing ourselves to a stop a little bit further back from this guy perhaps than normal, because I want to still be able to see around him. He's very big and boxy. Steep hill could roll back. Even in the auto, we're going to apply the handbrake to make sure we don't roll back. Traffic light is still red. Looking behind me, there has been a bicycle lane along there, so we're mindful that bicycles or something could come up beside us. looking for motorcycles that might filter through between the lanes, listening out for sirens. If we do hear a siren, then we've got to work out where it's coming from and be prepared to give way to that emergency vehicle. Still sitting here, stopping well back, also mindful that this fellow might roll back a bit. Another advantage of being just further back like this. And a little bit of power, and away we go. Moving with him, but letting him drive away. All right, now scanning and watching, staying slow because this hasn't gone very quick, looking and checking, maintaining that space in front of us as we go. All right, just around the bend, we will be turning right. So we're looking to see who's followed us through. Expecting those lights to change any moment. Signaling to tell people we are going to turn right. Slowing, ready to stop. Turns out it's green, watching for any traffic coming through and turning at a safe speed to make the turn. But I've been looking through here to make myself steer through the corner really well. All right, seeing who's followed us around the corner. The road continues at 60, or this road is a 60 road, watching for people coming from side streets. Keeping a safe space at least 3 seconds back from the car in front, and to measure that we would count as he goes past some object on the road. The bicycles perhaps, here we go, picture of the bicycle, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004 and a bit. We're actually 4 and a bit seconds. He's slowing, we don't know why, but as soon as we see the slowing, we slow. Fellow from the side may be coming out, just staying slow until we know. On we go. Pedestrians on the footpath are staying there, but we'll just be mindful that they could step out and suddenly run across the road. Heading into the distance, the traffic light is red in the distance, road continues at 60. I'm keen to know what's happening in the distance so I can start to get ready for that as I'm approaching. Looking behind, there's cars behind me, quite a lot of cars behind me, so I'm braking slightly exaggerated because I actually want to show them I'm going to stop behind this vehicle, 10 or so cars back from the lights. So by braking firmly a little bit early, I get them all slowing and we all come to a good stop. All right, so approaching the intersection, planning to continue through. Got to make sure I've got a path all the way across and checking that no one's coming through here. Moving vehicle down there, but well back. And slowing enough that I was confident it was going to stop. Green car could come out from the side. They might shove into this space that I've developed for me, but there's a safe space. Slowing, quite crowded along here, and we look at sort of the safe driving strategies where we're thinking about what's happening ahead of us, or even about what this guy alongside us might do. Car from the side could come out. With people right alongside, we don't really have anywhere to go. If something should go wrong, people are all slowing in the right lane. We don't know why, but any one of them could suddenly pop into our lane. This fellow on the left could come out. There's a parked truck up there. Bicycle on the left could come across our road. We're slowing. There's actually room to move over. So I've got a signal on out of the lane of fraction, signal back, and then turn it off early so I don't confuse this guy that I might be coming into that lane or into that street. Fellow in the front will come out, and we're just slowing a bit and then double checking the crossing and continuing on. Guy on the left could come out. People turning in, people turning out. That guy's turning right. You can see his flashing signal on the side of the car. Once again into the distance, blue car could come out from the left. There he goes. Now if he's not very quick at driving away, we're going to have to slow in order to keep our safe gap. And he's going to turn left again. So we're going to stay slow. We're going to keep our safe gap. And there's a car on the side with hazard lights on, so we're slowing. If we hadn't been well back from these cars, we actually would have seen that car very late. I've moved across within my lane to give myself room around there, but not so far that I'm being a problem for this guy. Lights are still green, checking it's safe, continuing through. And then down here we are going to turn left at the first road on the left. Let's take the second road on the left. Looking at what's happening behind, there's a whole lot of traffic behind me. So I'm going to come down and turn left. I'm signaling really early, and I am going to slow and expect to stop on the turn. Looking for bicycles or something that might be coming underneath me, ready to give way to any pedestrian that might step out just now. I've got everyone slowed, and turn and go. As I come around, I'm looking around into this road. I've seen this car already and I know to turn a little bit wider. Crossroad just here. Just check that no one's coming flying through. And once we get past these parked cars down here, we're going to stop at the side and park. So there we are, another little street at the side. So we're just going to, yeah, going past there, then signalling. Don't want to confuse anyone on the side street. Coming to a nice neat stop at the side. Clear of the driveway. Securing the car. And turning this off.